So the original idea was creating a sound and light installation that was powered by a whole bunch of Intel tablets. To do that, we collaborated with Flume, and he wrote a specially composed track that we would get this band of tablet-powered instruments to play. We picked Flume because his music is just really interesting. When you listen to a Flume track, they don't sound like normal instruments. And when he actually came to us with the track, it had some pretty epic synth and horn stuff at the end, and the whole track sort of had this really nice steady build.
I wanted to just write something that I'd write regardless, and see how it was going to come about.
We wanted it to be more than just robots playing music. We wanted it to be a visual spectacle as well. The real challenge was in designing instruments that could play the sounds that we could hear in the song.
I didn't want to make it easy. I think it's cool because of that. We wouldn't have that, the vocal thing.
Some of the instruments were Intel-powered tablets, like the xylophone and the mini plucker, and the fact they were really quick and responsive, it enabled us to do everything we needed to do, and we ended up using around 60 of them in various ways.
So the tablets were awesome to use. The tablet wall was programmed to listen for a specific frequency and level of volume, and then depending on where we place them in the room, they'd all react differently. And then we had the console tablets and the conductor face, and being able to use them as not only controllers but visual displays was a real positive.
And there were so many moving parts, something like a battery running out meant we would have had to take it off the console, recharge it, put it back. But fortunately the tablets never ran out of batteries, so that was good.
Just the whole concept of the whole piece is really cool. This stuff doesn't really come along very often, the opportunity to do these kind of things.
We ended up using a huge combination of bespoke software that we built ourselves, and some software that already existed in the Play Store, and then obviously things like Ableton. We got hold of this awesome MIDI board that you can basically plug into any sort of MIDI controller, so Ableton or whatever you like, program in MIDI sequences, and then it'll activate whatever's on that channel. So you can plug in a solenoid or a valve or whatever you want. So we said, well, what's the most common thing we're going to want to do? And that's, we need to send MIDI over Wi-Fi. So we looked at things like TouchOSC, and then we just built our own MIDI over Wi-Fi application that we could then skin, which is what we used in the console. So we loaded our own imagery. We had MIDI over Wi-Fi running behind that, so when you touch the tablet, it actually sent a MIDI signal across. And that's why when you have a look at the film, you can see that the robot arm hits the tablet and a beam of light comes and the drums play instantly.
There's so much cool stuff. If I could do a show with just all that stuff there, just a one-off, thing.
Do you feel at one with the robot? Do you feel a kinship?
We haven't had much time to bro down, so.
To bro down?
Yeah.